We tend to suffer way more with our imagination than with our reality. We tend to get these ideas in our head and then already put them off because we know we're not good at it, or we know we're not going to be good at it when we first start. But the only thing that matters is that we do it in the first place. The only thing that matters is we get the idea and then we do it no matter how much we fail or how much we succeed. You can't let your imagination stop you from reality, because the only thing that is real is what's in front of you. You can have these great ideas about the future. I'm gonna be this and I'm gonna be that, but they're not gonna be nothing if you don't put in the work as soon as possible or as soon as the idea comes to your head. A lot of the times we really offset things. We get satisfaction from things just from telling other people that we're gonna do this and we're gonna do that. And in reality, we don't even know when we're gonna start. The reality is we should start as soon as we get the idea. We should do it as soon as we can. We should jump the gun as fast as possible. That is the only thing that matters. We can't let our imagination create these fantasy movies in our head that we're gonna be a great person, when in reality, we don't even know what the hell we're gonna do yet. You gotta put in the work and imagine it later or throughout the work. Imagine and manifest what you are gonna be. You can't just manifest something and it's gonna happen to you just because you're thinking about it so oftenly. If you're thinking about it so oftenly, then that's the time where you should start putting in the work. If you've been thinking about learning the guitar, or you've been thinking about learning a new sport, boxing, or picking up another book, you should just do it if you think about it so oftenly. A lot of the times we get shit, we do it, and then we drop it automatically because we forget about hard work. We forget about what it means to succeed. What it means to succeed is to go through the repetition of putting in the work every day. No one's clapping for you when you're putting in the work and you're determined to do the work. And no one's clapping for you on the goal, on the way to success. People clap for you when you get the success, and we want that instantly sometimes. When we shouldn't look for success with other people, we should look for it within ourselves. You've got to grow up knowing that nothing is going to be handed to you. A lot of things your parents might give you might not hold a lot of value because you didn't work for them yourself. That new car you got because it's your birthday, you're probably going to trash it more oftenly than a lot of other people, just because you didn't work a lot of closing shifts. You didn't put in a lot of work after school to go get it. A lot of the times we feel envy before those people who got things handed to them, when in a matter of fact, we know how much work we have to put in to get the things other people have. Not all of us are born in the same boat, and not all of us are born with the same ideas and the same concepts, but a lot of us surpass a lot of other people because we put in the work that is necessary for that. You don't understand how hard it is to get something because you never really put in the work for it. You might have, and then you might understand what it takes to really be great. It doesn't take a lot of people to tell you you're great to be great. You just gotta know that one day you'll be better than yesterday, or that tomorrow you'll be better than the day before today. And what's amazing is a lot of the times we know we're not going to be good at something when we first start of it, and we know we're not going to be good at something once we get into it. But you don't have to be perfect or special to be great. You have to just do what most people aren't, and that is put in the hard work and do the repetition. A lot of the times I find myself hard on myself. Oh, I don't want to do a video. I don't want to wake up at 5 o'clock and do a run. And a lot of the times I don't. In reality, there's times where I wake up and I press the snooze button, but I know that it's gonna live in my head for as long as it is, until I really put in the work, until I wake up that 5 o'clock in the morning and I do the work I told myself I was gonna do. It doesn't matter how many times you fail, it matters how many times you get back up on your feet and you don't let it knock you down. This world is going to give you 10 times more shit than you want, just because it's going to teach you lessons. And with those lessons builds diamonds. The most humble people in the earth have gone through some of the most horrific, horrible shit you could imagine. And we want that. We want to be that humble. We want to be that non-phased by shit when the shit hits the fan. But guess how many times it takes to deal with the shit to get there? More than you can freaking count. More than you can fucking imagine. And you don't know what you will become if you never try to become something. You gotta put in the work. No matter how hard it seems, You gotta wake up and do the work no matter how much your legs hurt, no matter how much your head hurts, or no matter how dehydrated or how malnourished you are. You can't give up, because every day you miss is an opportunity you miss. You never know what you'll see on the other side of that corner after running. You never know the people you might run into if you don't go outside today and just go outside. You don't have to have the ideas all there, but you have to have the mindset that you can go outside and put in some work. Think about that. Think about how many days you didn't put in the work, and in those days you could have had that opportunity you were always looking for. You can't know when you're gonna succeed, but you can know that you are gonna succeed. Ring that in your head. Let that set in. Let that settle. A lot of the times I never thought I would be able to speak in front of a camera. I would stutter, I would be scared of other people looking at me. I would do them outside and cars would pass and I would freak out because I'm being judged. But now I could give a shit damn less. I don't care what other people think, because if they're gonna think negative about me, I know for a goddamn fact that they have never tried to do what I'm trying to do today. All I know is that they have an ego and they have insecurities that they don't even know yet. And that is the most bizarre thing. People don't even know that they're in a maze sometimes that is unescapable, because their mind is thinking that they're in the most comfortable place in the world, when in reality it's the most comfortable cell in the world. The road to heaven seems like hell, and the road to hell seems like heaven. But that's what is impossible to understand, that no matter how comfortable you are, no matter how hard working you are, there's always more shit to get done. You can't let life knock you on your knees, and you can't let life get you down and kill you, because at the end of the day, you're gonna let yourself go. No one else is. A lot of people might push you down, a lot of people might hit you down, and a lot of people might speak words to you that will get you down. But you know what you gotta tell yourself? It doesn't matter. They're not understanding what I'm seeing, and they're not doing what I'm trying to do. Their goal is in a whole different direction from my goal, and let that be that, and move on and change your life. Have a good night, stay hard, and peace.